At the Mobile World Congress 2026 in Barcelona, one smartphone managed to grab the attention of photographers, videographers, and tech enthusiasts around the world. The company behind it is Vivo, and the device creating all the buzz is the upcoming Vivo X300 Ultra. This new flagship phone is expected to bring some of the most unusual and powerful smartphone camera accessories we've ever seen. And for the first time, Vivo has confirmed that its Ultra series flagship will launch globally instead of staying exclusive to China. For years, many of Vivo's most advanced phones were limited to the Chinese market. Devices like the Vivo X200 Ultra introduced groundbreaking camera hardware, but international users rarely had the chance to try them. Now that is about to change. The X300 Ultra represents a major shift for the company because it will officially be released in global markets. This means that users in Europe and other regions will finally have access to one of Vivo's most ambitious smartphones. But what truly makes this device stand out is not just the phone itself. It's the ecosystem of professional camera accessories designed specifically for it. To understand why this is exciting, we need to look back at the previous generation. When Vivo launched the X200 Ultra, the company introduced a unique camera accessory, a detachable telephoto extender lens. That add-on lens allowed the smartphone to achieve approximately 200 millimeters of focal length, which is roughly equivalent to about 8.3 times optical zoom. For a smartphone camera, that level of zoom was extremely impressive. However, the new Vivo X300 Ultra takes things to an entirely different level. Vivo has announced a brand new accessory called the Vivo Zeiss Telephoto Extender Gen 2 Ultra. This upgraded lens dramatically increases the phone's zoom capabilities. Instead of the previous 200mm zoom, the new extender reaches 400mm, which is equivalent to about 16.6 times optical zoom. That level of reach is something typically seen in professional telephoto lenses used for wildlife photography or sports coverage. Bringing that kind of zoom to a smartphone platform is a bold and ambitious move. Even more interesting is the company's claim about cropped zoom performance. According to Vivo, the new lens can deliver usable images at an equivalent of 1,600 millimeters, which translates to roughly 66.6 times zoom. If this performance holds up in real-world testing, it could completely change how smartphone users capture distant subjects. For example, videographers could record events from far away without needing bulky DSLR equipment. Wildlife photographers could capture animals without getting too close. And sports fans could zoom into action happening far across a stadium. Of course, extreme zoom performance is always a challenge for smartphone cameras. When reviewers tested the previous lens on the X200 Ultra, image quality at very long distances became unpredictable beyond about 800 millimeters. Sometimes the results were impressive, but in other cases the images appeared soft or lacked detail. Because of this, many experts are curious to see whether the new 400mm lens can truly deliver consistent quality at higher zoom levels. But the accessories for the X300 Ultra don't stop there. Vivo is also introducing a professional camera cage designed specifically for this phone. For people unfamiliar with camera cages, these accessories are commonly used in filmmaking to improve stability and expand mounting options. The camera cage for the X300 Ultra adds several practical features that could make smartphone filmmaking much easier. First, it includes multiple cold shoe mounts, which allow users to attach external accessories like microphones, LED lights, or wireless transmitters. Second, the cage supports a dual-hand grip design. Holding the phone with both hands provides greater stability, which is extremely useful when shooting video. Another important addition is the inclusion of physical camera controls. The cage features dedicated buttons for zoom and shutter functions, giving users a more traditional camera-like experience instead of relying only on the touchscreen. This kind of physical control can make a big difference when filming fast-moving scenes or capturing precise shots. Vivo has even added a built-in cooling fan inside the cage. Smartphones often become warm during long video recording sessions, especially when filming in high resolution such as 4K or 8K. Excess heat can cause performance throttling or recording interruptions. By adding an integrated cooling system, Vivo aims to keep the phone running smoothly during extended filming sessions. The cage also includes a structural frame that helps support compatibility with the telephoto extender lens. Together, These accessories transform the X300 Ultra from a regular smartphone into something that looks much closer to a compact filmmaking tool. At the moment, Vivo has not announced an exact release date for the X300 Ultra. The company showcased the device and its accessories at Mobile World Congress 2026, but details about the official launch window are still unclear. Another unanswered question is whether the new phone will support the older 200mm add-on lens introduced with the previous model. If backward compatibility is included, users could potentially choose between multiple lens accessories depending on their needs. Even without that option, the new 400mm extender already offers significantly greater reach than previous smartphone lens accessories. Interestingly, Vivo is not the only company pushing the limits of smartphone zoom technology. There are also rumors about an upcoming flagship from Oppo called the Oppo Find X9 Ultra. According to early reports, this device may feature a powerful camera system including a 200-megapixel sensor with 3x optical zoom and a 50-megapixel periscope camera capable of 10x optical zoom. If these rumors are accurate, the competition in smartphone zoom photography could become very intense. Consumers might soon have several powerful options when choosing a phone focused on photography and videography. This growing competition is actually great news for users. In the past, smartphone cameras were mostly limited to standard wide-angle photography with modest zoom capabilities. But now companies are experimenting with new hardware, advanced optics, and creative accessories. Phones like the Vivo X300 Ultra show how the smartphone industry is trying to blur the line between traditional cameras and mobile devices. Instead of carrying separate photography gear, users might eventually rely on modular smartphone systems that offer similar flexibility. If Vivo successfully executes this idea, the X300 Ultra could become one of the most interesting smartphones of the year for content creators. For vloggers, filmmakers, wildlife photographers, and sports enthusiasts, the ability to attach professional-style lenses and camera accessories directly to a smartphone could open up entirely new creative possibilities. Of course, we still need to see how the device performs once it reaches the market. Real-world testing will reveal whether the zoom quality, accessory integration, and overall camera system live up to the impressive claims. But one thing is clear, Vivo is pushing the boundaries of what smartphone cameras can do. And with the X300 Ultra finally heading to global markets, more users than ever will get the chance to experience this ambitious new approach to mobile photography.